Traffic trouble, the area you may want to avoid for a few days while construction is underway. A purple pearl, that's what one man found in his appetizer while he almost didn't make the discovery.
The Rundown, brought to you by Goal Zero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. If you take the 210 freeway to work or school, listen up. A section in Irwindale is set for another closure for several days. This is the same stretch that crews worked on weeks ago. The eastbound freeway will be closed between the 605 and Irwindale Avenue. That's through August 23rd at 5 a.m. During that time, traffic will be diverted onto the westbound freeway with reconfigured lanes. This construction project is a part of a $30 million upgrade to the San Gabriel River Bridge, so make sure you plan ahead. Orange County's first monkeypox community vaccination clinic took place in Tustin. Families Together of Orange County says it organized the event to get ahead of any possible large outbreak. Community members say they're happy about the vaccine availability and that it's expanding into the OC. Orange County currently has more than 70 confirmed cases of the virus. In June, it was only one case. The vaccination clinic will return in a little less than a month to give out second doses. Spiking rent is making it more and more difficult to find affordable apartments. Well, now Glendale is at the top of the list for highest rent prices in the country. Well, this is the list from rent.com. Glendale landlords are prohibited from raising rents more than 7% in a year, but that hasn't stopped the average rental price there from climbing to more than $4,400 a month. Housing experts say other cities are also seeing rents go sky high. Santa Monica is also in the top 5 for the highest rental prices. So if you're looking for the least expensive rental areas, the website lists those too. They include Hancock Park, Chinatown, Northridge, and Crenshaw. All right, are you over the sizzling hot temperatures? I am. Let's check in with meteorologist David Bigger to see when we'll get some relief from the heat.
As we go through the next couple of days, we'll finally start to see some change across the region with temperatures cooling off as we head through the remainder of the week toward next weekend. The sign of that is the marine layer coming our way. So starting Futurecast Wednesday, 11 o'clock in the morning, you can see we've got the low clouds hanging out along the coastline. It'll sort of stick there as we go through the overnight hours. So by 11 p.m., it's still along the coastal areas, and eventually it'll start pushing in as we get into early Thursday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, for example. And then for Thursday afternoon, we will be watching the area mountains because just like the past couple of days, we do have the chance of maybe seeing a few mountain thunderstorms. Let's look at the forecast.
Jurors in the trial over the Kobe Bryant crash scene photos were asked to look at surveillance video of the moment an LA County Sheriff's deputy shared pictures of the chopper crash with a bartender. Well, that deputy admitted to showing the graphic. Another deputy also admitted to sharing 3 to 4 photos with a deputy who was not part of the investigation. Vanessa Bryant and the other plaintiffs say the sharing of these photos has caused emotional harm. Attorneys for LA County argue that couldn't be the case since the photos never went public. City leaders in Compton are doing something about the increase in street takeovers. The city has placed bot dots at several of its most popular takeover locations. The raised pavement markers cost about $4,000 and were originally made to mark lanes on freeways. They hope that by making the road bumpy, it won't be as attractive to those doing stunts in the streets.
It's a good idea, and they need to do it at all the major intersections.
This is where we are right now. We've started this project, and we just praying and hoping and praying that this project is something that's going to be sustainable, but not only that, that it's something that really is going to be able to deter all this activity coming to our city.
The dots have been placed on 3 Compton intersections with more planned in the future.
I'm a power blackout, and I'm going to put you in the dark. What is that?
It's the Yeti 3000X solar generator, a home backup system from Goal Zero. Take that, blackout.
With back-to-school season now well underway, Google is releasing its back-to-school search trends. And guess what? Old-school pencil sharpeners are the most searched item. Searches for first day of school signs for kindergartners are up 170%. And the phrase, how to make time go by faster in school, doubled. Google analysts say that some students even Googled what in-person school is like.
There's a lot of searches for kind of how do I go back to school? So it's how do I make new friends? What do I bring for lunch? Or even my favorite, how do I smell good all day at school?
Google is also releasing new features to help students learn by using augmented reality and voice-powered technology. Those features allow students to use 3D visualization to explain complex concepts and voice-powered technology to teach them how to read. Google says most of those features are free and available now. Poly Pomona students are trying to help California farmers keep their crops going strong. The USDA awarded a $300,000 grant to a team working on how climate change will impact specialty crops that bring in billions of dollars each year to the Golden State. This includes grapes, strawberries, and citrus. Students are currently using drones to document which current weather conditions grow the best crops. They hope to share this data with California farmers in the future. All right, a mystery off Mulholland. Firefighters and police trekked through steep terrain in the Hollywood Hills for roughly 3 hours to pull out a safe. So you can see the operation and just how challenging it was. The safe was over 4 feet tall and weighed 600 pounds. It was discovered hidden among brush near Mulholland, and as crews were hoisting it out, they spotted a second safe just a short distance away. The question everyone's wondering is, what's inside and how did it get there?
It could very well have been taken in a burglary or some sort of robbery. It's evidence, and we want to follow up on all leads possible.
Well, the small safe turned out to be empty, but the big one was locked. The LAPD says they have a professional team of safe crackers who will try to open it up. Disney has announced new pricing plans and new restrictions for its annual passes. There's the new Inspire Pass for nearly $1,600. That includes parking and a 20% discount on merchandise. But the Inspire Pass won't get you into the park between December 21st and New Year's Day. There's also the Enchant Pass for about $700 and the SoCal Resident Pass for $450. It's probably not the reason why shoppers head to Costco, but the clothing section is making many of them happy. Turns out Costco is home to bargain fashion items.
Hey shoppers, these Jessica Simpson midi dresses are the perfect summer uniform.
Well, the wholesale store has grown in popularity for fashion lovers online, and this TikTok account, Costco Couture, is one of many spreading the word on deals for the latest trends. You've probably seen people wearing these colorful cushion sliders all over. Well, at one point, Costco was selling them for like $10, and the popular hunter boots, yes, that typically costs $175. They were sold for just $85. Fashionistas say you can check your local Costco every week for new deals. All right, listen up, Girl Scout cookie fans. A new flavor of cookie is coming soon. I'm already excited. It's called the Raspberry Rally, and the snack is being called the sister cookie to the Thin Mint. But instead of mint, you can actually get raspberry flavor dipped in chocolate. Yummy in my tummy. I like the way this sounds. It'll be available during the 2023 Girl Scout cookie season, and it will be the first cookie available only for online purchase and delivery. One man's appetizer is another man's treasure. A man in Philadelphia was dining with his wife and 2 children. He cracked open his clam appetizer and found this, a purple pearl.
At first, my wife thought it was like a bead or maybe one of those, it looked like one of those dot candies on the paper that I don't know if they still make those, but we thought a chef dropped something in there. And then as we were looking at the shell, we saw this sort of little indentation on the shell inside the clam where it was growing. And so we figured it was probably something from inside of the clam.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, right? So Scott Oberlin says that he nearly sent the clams back because they came with a bell pepper garnish, and his wife isn't a fan of bell peppers. He plans to have the pearl appraised, but may hold on to it. And I say yes, hold on to it, keep it. Treasure this moment forever. I mean, it's not every day you find a beautiful purple pearl, right? You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be here helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout your morning commute. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.